Welcome to the In English Coffee Office. Today is Monday, February 23. And like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. Is the machine actually working today?
Good morning, David. It seems to be behaving itself for once.
Thank goodness for that.
I definitely need the caffeine boost this morning.
Rough start to the day.
You could say that.
What's going on?
Just a hectic morning with the development team.
Deadline's approaching?
Exactly. We have a major milestone coming up in 2 weeks.
I feel your pain.
How is the sales department treating you?
Oh, you know how it is.
Chasing quotas?
Always chasing something?
Any big wins lately?
I am trying to close a deal with that logistics firm.
The one from Chicago?
That is the one.
Good luck with that.
Thanks, I will need it.
By the way, speaking of logistics and food,
That is a weird transition.
did you see the news on CNN? About the 3D printed steak?
I actually did see that headline yesterday.
It sounds absolutely wild.
It was about that company, Meat Forge, right?
Yes, that is the one.
I read that the FDA finally gave them the green light on February 18.
It is officially approved for mass market sales now.
To be honest, the concept freaks me out a little.
Why, it is just science.
I know, but printing a rebuy sounds like science fiction?
The article said it has a 40% lower carbon footprint than real beef,
That is a huge selling point.
and they claim the texture is indistinguishable from the real thing.
I will believe it when I taste it.
Apparently, it is hitting supermarkets in March.
Are you going to buy one?
I might try it out of curiosity.
I wonder how much it costs.
They said it is price matched to premium beef cuts.
So, not exactly a budget meal then.
Not yet, but the price usually drops over time.
True.
It could really change the supply chain for restaurants.
Imagine taking a client out for a printed lunch.
As long as it tastes good, they might not care.
I suppose you are right.
It is definitely a game changer for the industry.
Speaking of game changers, did you catch the Wall Street Journal piece?
Which one?
The one about the energy deal?
Oh, the US-Canada Wind Pact?
That is the one.
Yes, I read that this morning.
It was published on February 19th, right?
Correct.
$50 billion is a serious amount of money.
It is a massive infrastructure project.
They are building wind farms right in the Great Lakes.
It makes sense strategically.
Why do you say that?
Well, the wind resources there are incredible.
But $50 billion?
It is an investment in the future grid.
I guess.
The article mentioned it will power over 10 million homes.
That is a lot of customers.
And it creates about 25,000 new jobs.
Now that is the part I like.
I knew you would focus on the employment stats.
Hey, jobs mean money and money means sales.
You always bring it back to sales.
It is my job.
But seriously, the cross-border cooperation is interesting.
It is good to see neighbors working together.
It is supposed to be fully operational by 2032.
That is a long timeline.
Infrastructure projects always take time.
As a project manager, you know that better than anyone.
Tell me about it.
Delays, budgets, red tape.
It is all part of the game.
Still, 25,000 jobs is great news for the region.
Absolutely.
It might even lower energy bills eventually.
That is the goal anyway.
I just hope it does not ruin the view of the lakes.
They are placing them pretty far offshore.
That is good to know.
You seem very concerned about views today.
I just like nice scenery, Alex.
Well, if you like scenery, you will love the other news I saw.
What is that?
Did you check the New York Times on February 20?
I skimmed it, but what story specifically?
The Louvre in Paris.
Oh, the art museum?
Yes.
What are they doing? Selling the Mona Lisa?
No, nothing like that.
Then what?
They just opened a fully immersive VR wing.
Virtual reality in a classic museum?
Exactly.
That sounds a bit modern for them.
It is an effort to boost youth engagement.
How does it work?
You put on a headset and walk through 18th century Paris.
Wait, so you are not looking at paintings?
You are, but you are also interacting with the history.
That is actually pretty cool.
The article said, you can meet virtual artists from that era.
So it is like a video game, but educational.
Precisely.
I would actually pay for that.
They are hoping to double their visitors under 30.
I bet it will work.
It is a smart move to stay relevant.
I mean, walking around a museum can get boring.
Speak for yourself. I love museums.
I know you do. You are cultured.
But this VR tech makes it accessible to everyone.
Do you have to be in Paris to do it?
For the full experience, yes.
Ah, so I still need a plane ticket.
Unfortunately, yes.
I thought maybe I could do it from my desk.
And ignore your sales calls?
I can multitask.
I am sure your boss would love that.
Maybe I can pitch it as market research.
Research on what? French history?
Research on VR trends.
Nice try, David.
Hey, you have to be creative in this business.
True enough.
Anyway, it is amazing how fast tech is moving.
From printed steaks to wine farms to virtual museums.
It is a busy week for news.
It certainly is.
Makes our office feel a bit boring, doesn't it?
I do not know about that.
Why?
We have plenty of excitement here.
If you call spreadsheets excitement,
I actually like spreadsheets.
you are one of a kind, Alex.
I will take that as a compliment.
It was meant as one.
So, what is on your agenda for the rest of the day?
I have a team meeting at 10.
The weekly catch-up?
Yes, just touching base on the quarterly targets.
Are you on track?
We are getting there.
Good to hear.
Then I have to finish that report by noon.
The expense report?
No, the client proposal.
Important stuff?
Very?
I have a conference call with the London team later.
What time?
2 p.m. our time.
That is late for them.
I know. But we need to coordinate the launch.
Well, keep me in the loop if you need help.
Help with coding?
No help with morale support.
I will keep that in mind.
Or if you need someone to test the coffee.
I think I can handle the coffee.
Fair enough.
I should probably head back to my desk.
Yeah, me too.
Those emails are not going to answer themselves.
Unfortunately not.
Let's call it a break then.
Sounds like a plan.
Have a good one, David.
You too, Alex. Don't work too hard.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.